Owen, tell me something.
Truman, did you know the Islanders are going to the playoffs?
Dahm, that's true. Welcome everybody back into another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined here by the bomb,
Kaboom!
Owen Dahm. Welcome, everybody. We're here to celebrate a little bit. Islanders make the playoffs officially. The Royals just won.
They just
We're recording
won.
on Monday night. It's at
like
9 o'clock.
Like 2 minutes ago they won.
Yeah, they literally just won. So shout out the Royals. Had some okay KFC nugs. Counted my calories. Did all right today.
There you go.
Really not a bad day all around. Had Longhorn. Got a big old stain on my shirt at work. Bro,
Did you wear the Isles shirt to work?
No. I had a polo on, and you know the way I knew it is like my coworker came in and we were talking about something, and in the middle of our conversation I was like, "Man, it smells like Longhorn." I was like, "Did I leave my leftovers on my desk?" And I was like, "No, I guess not." He walked away. I looked down at my shirt and there's just the biggest stain that I just didn't notice that I did at all, didn't clean at all, and I was just like, "Oh."
No.
So
Oh no.
So that shirt may be ruined. We'll see how it goes.
Like, is it like a white shirt like this?
No, but it's like a red shirt. It's pretty light. I mean, the grease stain, just
Yeah.
the grease alone will be what we'll have to
Dude,
see.
grease stains are the worst, man.
I Tide pinned the fuck out of it, but it still had the grease on it. So, well, welcome everybody into another episode of Dom That's True. As we said, I'm Truman Steen. That's Owen Dom.
Yeah, it's true.
We've got a good episode for you today. We're going to talk about the Royals. Are they overrated? I don't know. Maybe. We're going to talk about the Islanders. We're going
Yep.
to talk about how far they are officially locked in the playoffs. We're going to talk about how far they might go in the playoffs. We're also going to talk about the Chiefs.
Of course.
Oh, and I don't know if you know this, but the NFL draft is in 2 weeks, just about.
I wasn't even
April
thinking about
25th?
it. April's going pretty quick.
A week from Thursday. So on this episode, we're going to talk about what positions we think the Chiefs should draft. Next week's episode, we'll do a mock draft.
Okay.
I'll do the annual Truman Steen 1-round mock draft.
Okay. Sounds great.
Hope that fits you.
Yes, absolutely.
Just like we did last year. We did it last year.
We did.
Yep.
I can't think that far back.
I picked. No, wait. Yeah, we did it last year. Who did we draft last year? Oh, Felix. Oh, I picked Felix.
Dang, well, nailed
Yeah,
it.
we'll do the mock draft, and then we'll do the annual tradition of
that's right.
us picking like 5 players that the Chiefs will probably draft one of them.
That's right. I told you that I honestly had not enough draft information, and you said we should draft Felix, and I said no, and then we did, and that was cool.
We were like, oh, it'd be too scrumptious, and we talked about also getting Deuce Vaughn. But we said, I mean, it would be the best story ever to get the KC kid on in the Kansas City draft for your defending Super Bowl Kansas City Chiefs, and they did exactly that. We actually saw Felix Anudike-Uzomah out at the bars in Manhattan.
Yeah, we saw him last weekend.
To be fair, I will say I don't think I saw him drinking. Honestly, I think he was just
I
hanging
didn't-
out.
Yeah, he looked like he was just hanging.
Deuce Vaughn was also out there too. It's
I
kinda
don't think
fun.
he was drinking either.
Yeah, our buddy is wearing a hot dog costume, and he got pictures with both of them. Very funny.
But not Echo Boydo for some reason. Damn.
Harder
No
to
love,
spot in the
no
hoodie.
love for DBs.
Skylar Thompson was also in Manhattan. I think they were all back for some K-State thing. but
Yeah, there was a picture on K-State Sports.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. Welcome to Down That's True. Let's get rolling. Let's start off where we said we'd start off. Guys, are we all overreacting to the Royals?
I'm a little worried with the way that we lost the series to the Mets and the Orioles, that we might be overreacting a little bit.
It's kind of the
Because
same way.
we beat the Astros. We swept the Astros in a series where they had none of their starting pitchers.
Sure.
And then we beat the White Sox.
Swept the White Sox. And that is, of course, everybody was at an all-time high when the Royals had won 7 in a row and swept back-to-back teams at home. Yes, of course, that's going to be a natural high point for everybody.
Right. And now we're playing the White Sox again, and we're going to beat them all 3 times again because the White Sox are, like, historically, like, giga bad.
But there's like a famous saying from one of the really good coaches, and that it's like, if you are a good team, good teams keep bad teams losing. They
That's
let
true.
them keep losing. And the Royals come into the White Sox, and they let them keep losing. 2-0 tonight. Perfect. A shutout. Shutout from the Royals.
Yep.
And the bullpen. Another. I wonder how far the starter went. It wasn't a full game. I know that.
Probably a quality start, though.
Probably a quality start. They've had a lot of those lately.
They only had 5 hits, so.
Cole Reagan's had a quality start yesterday in the loss. He didn't look to have his best stuff, but he did fine. Seth Lugo did go 7 innings, so he had a quality start. That's huge. Also helps the bullpen stay healthy. Jesus Christ, Seth Lugo has a 1.05 ERA.
The entire Royals starters have like a really low ERA. They're all sub 2, I believe.
Yeah, Waka is really like the only one who's gotten shelled so far.
They didn't even get shelled that bad.
Reagan's has a 1.93 ERA. Jesus. Our top two guys and I think Brady Singer is very similar, I want to say.
Yeah. The Royals are doing
that's
quite
Reagan's,
well.
that's Waka. Hold on, I'm trying to find Singer real quick. Oh, I nailed it. Brady Singer has a .98 ERA.
Many would consider that good.
The Royals' top 3 starters all have sub 2 ERAs.
Many in the industry would consider sub 3 ERA good.
Yeah, and one of the other starters is Michael Waka.
You know,
and the other guy I think might
Veteran
also
starter.
have a sub 2 ERA. What was that? Would have been Friday, which would have been Alec Marsh. Oh, Alec Marsh got shelled. Sorry. Friday was Michael Waka getting shelled. Oh, but the Mets also scored 7 in that game, so that's probably Alec Marsh has a 4.32 ERA now. Also, yeah. So no,
that would be like lowest on the team last year. So
yeah, that'd be probably the best of all the starters. So
we're gonna be on Cat Watch this episode because the cat's back on Truman's desk.
yes, but the keyboard is unplugged.
Oh, hey, you should probably kill the meme meast stream.
Yeah, we had a legitimate Islander stream and a Royal stream up as well. So,
yep, legit.
Again, do not go to a surging sports website.
Yes, don't do that.
Like .net, and then do not go to the Royals game and then go to the top thing that might rhyme with the Mreest.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that one.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. We would not recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend DMing me if you are still confused about these instructions and me helping you.
Yeah, please don't.
I won't do that. I recommend buying the Bally's sports app for $20 a month.
That's right.
Or the Royals Fountain Pass for $40 a month, going to all the home games every year.
That's right. That's right.
Outside of that, I wouldn't know what to do, and don't DM me about it. Okay.
Don't.
Twitter.com/Steam Machine, Twitter.com/OwenGoshDominant. Oh, Patreon.com/OpenDisaster. Shout out Meltbox Kansas City. Oh, now open in the Iron District. Cones,
Shakes,
Melt Monsters,
other good stuff.
Cups, yeah. Shout out Skylar, Aaron, Joe, and Dylan as well. Okay. So I guess the question about overreacting to the Royals is what is your expectations for the Royals? My expectations are I think they are an above 500 ball club that could be fighting for a wild card spot.
I don't know how above 500 they're going to be, though. Because, like I said, they've got some pretty fortunate early fixtures.
Sure.
So
by the way, the early part of the season was the hard part for the Royals. Initially, that's what was going to happen.
Yes, but then the Astros had no starters, so then it became easy.
Well, they play the Orioles this weekend. That'll be a great watermark.
Yes.
And then they play the Blue Jays, who have been fine. They're 9-8.
They're fine.
Then they play the Tigers, who have also had a fairly hot start. That was unexpected.
Yep.
And then the Blue Jays again.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think the Royals are a really big wait-and-see team right now. It's fun. Enjoy these wins while we can. I'm predicting like 83 wins.
Yeah. Do I think they could compete in a bad AL Central? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I wouldn't peg them into the playoffs yet.
But I think they're going to beat bad teams and take games from good teams, but probably not win those series. And I think that's a recipe for above 500.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, I'm really cautiously optimistic about the Royals.
You have to have reasonable expectations, and my reasonable expectations are I think they're gonna have a shot at being above 500.
I'm just worried that they're going to do what they do a lot of times and trick us, and then win 75 games.
There's gonna be a losing streak, but 17 games is not a small sample size. 11-6 through 17. A lot of those Royals teams that you're talking about that they trick you, the Royals are like 5-1, and you're like, holy shit, we might have a team. And then they, by the end of March or by the end of April are, 11-17, and you're like, what the fuck happened?
That's true.
This Royals team, so far off to a pretty hot start. End of April again. If we're above 500 at the end of April, I'm in on this too, dude.
It has to be end of May for me.
End of May for you? Well, yeah, obviously. If they're above 500 at the end of May, they're obviously a good enough team.
Well, yeah, I need
That's
the
not
obvious.
fair.
No, it is fair. I need the obvious. The Royals have been above 500 in April before and finished with like 75 wins.
75 wins would be good for this team.
Be fine.
75 wins is, was it 6? It's 87 losses. That's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not making the playoffs. That's not close.
No. But did you expect this team to make the playoffs?
No. But
I think
we should just be happy with.
If we were sitting in March and I said 75, 87, you'd say, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be happy with it, and I also wouldn't be watching very many games. I wouldn't care.
Right. But that's what we expect of this city. So
Right.
the fact that they've even held our attention until the NFL draft this year.
I want them to hold my attention always, though.
By the way, last year it took when the
games.
Royals got 10 wins, they had 26 losses.
Yeah, it took 3 games for me to not watch the Royals anymore.
Yeah, this year the Royals have 10 wins and they had, I believe it was 5 losses. So something to think about. So are we all overreacting to the Royals? The answer is I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think this team is better than we all thought.
Starting pitching is a good indicator of how good your team's going to be, and right now the strength of our team is starting pitching. So
Absolutely. I wish the bullpen was a little better, but it looks like we might have found our long-term closer. I think MacArthur got another save tonight. I want to double-check it for you guys. Yeah, James MacArthur did get another save. I think in as many opportunities. I don't think he's blown a save yet. Knocking on wood for all those who can't see.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the closers, but yeah, I don't know. I hope we aren't, because it would be really fun if we weren't. Like, yeah. I wouldn't even care if we went into the wild card and lost. I just wanted this going back to the playoffs.
We need you guys to be competitive until July, because then we'll have a great show. We need you guys. We need the Royals to take us from the end of the Islanders playoff run to the beginning of division breakdowns.
And if we play the Canes, I don't know if the Islanders playoff run is going to be very long, because the Canes tend to have our number in the playoffs.
Well, let's talk about that, Owen. How far do you think the Islanders will make it in the upcoming NHL playoffs?
We've been actually pretty freaking hot recently.
Yes. Here's Semyon Varlamov. 1 goal.
Yeah, but you know what my thing is,
1 goal given up.
You know what my thing is?
What?
The Islanders love to lose in shootouts and love to lose in overtime.
Yep.
Do you know what's not the same in the playoffs?
Overtime.
There's no more overtime. It's just another period.
There's still overtime. For the record, they do go to overtime, but overtime in the NHL, for those not acquainted with it, in the regular season they play 5 minutes of 3v3. Normally hockey is 5v5.
3v3 golden goal.
Yeah, and overtime in the regular season they play 3v3 for 5 minutes, and then if there's no goals scored, then it is golden goal, it's sudden death. If there's no goals scored, then they go to a shootout, and then it's best of 3, or if nobody's, and then you go until you make it and they miss, essentially.
Right.
But in the playoffs, instead of doing the 3v3 overtime, they just keep on going 5v5 20-minute periods until it's still golden goal, it's still sudden death, but they just go until that happens. So I think that's what's going to happen here. Is that that plays into the Islanders' strengths, because the Islanders are terrible in the shootout. Ilya Sorokin, a guy that in a normal game sense, by the way, gives up. He has a save percentage of about 900, or percentile wise of 88% probably in the regular season. In shootouts, he gives up. His save percentage drops all the way down to 61%.
Yeah, just not good.
Which is crazy. Which is normally also the opposite of how it goes for a lot of goaltenders.
Right. So, it just doesn't make sense how bad he is in shootouts.
Especially that bad. That's crazy.
Yeah, but regular hockey benefits the Islanders, and Varlamov's doing the thing he did last year, where he just gets good right at the end of the season.
Yes. And I think Semyon Varlamov should be your starter going into the postseason.
We'll see.
Oh. No. Sorokin looks checked out at times. He's lost focus. I think you stay with the hot hand. And I think Patrick Roy will do that. So, okay. And me and Owen wanted to discuss this. We actually wanted to talk about this.
We need to talk about how far they're going to make it. We didn't talk about that at all.
Sorry. Okay, so as it stands right now, the Islanders are the 3 spot in the Metro. The way it works, for anybody not acquainted, the 2 and the 3 seed in each conference will play each other, and then the 1 seed in the 2 conferences will play The wild cards. The better 1 seed will play the 8 seed, and the worst 1 seed will play the 7 seed. You're pissing me off. You're gonna piss me off.
The cat's pissing Truman off again.
It's just a weird kind of way that they break it down. That it's not like.
Cat, what are we doing here?
Really, you're in a crease now. Do you feel good about that? You're in a tight spot. This is crazy. You're a fluid right now. Okay, all right.
The cat jammed itself in between the tiny space in between Truman's leg and the other side of the chair.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this about me. In case you've never watched this on YouTube and never seen me before, which is not very many people that have never seen me in person and have never seen this on YouTube.
A few of you, I suppose.
So you guys that are just naturally discovering this on Spotify. I'm not small, is what I'm saying. Okay. So the Islanders will be playing the Carolina Hurricanes in the first round, no matter what.
I don't.
That's
like
locked
that.
in.
I do not like that.
No, I hate that personally. I hate a lot of that, honestly. Shit.
The Canes have had our number the last 3 times we played them in the playoffs.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's been like 1 win or swept each time.
I think we swept them once too, though.
We swept them in the sweep playoffs. Where there was like an ass load of sweeps.
It was like if you swept, then the next round you got swept.
Correct.
And it was like we swept them and then got swept
by the Penguins. Yeah.
Or was it the reverse? Did we sweep the Penguins and then get swept by the Hurricanes?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like playing the Canes.
I'm wondering. Hold on.
Especially they're from a dog shit market where no one cares about them at all.
I want to see.
No one has ever told me they're a Canes fan. I've never heard anyone say that. I don't know about you, Truman.
Well, yeah, but it's because we don't live on the East Coast.
Yeah, but I even met some Islanders fans.
Okay, so last year we lost in the first round to the Carolina Hurricanes 4-2.
Yep.
We did not qualify the year before that. The 2 years before that, we lost to Tampa Bay in the conference finals.
Yep.
Twice.
Yep.
The year before that, we swept the Penguins 4-0, and then lost in the second round, swept by the Hurricanes 4-0.
Yep.
And that's really it. So we really played them twice. And that's it.
Well, best 3 out of 5.
We've only maybe played them twice in the playoffs ever.
Wait, really?
And
they've swept us both times?
No. We lost 4-2 last year.
Oh.
They swept us once, and then we lost 4-2 once. Yeah, no, we haven't. Yeah.
Hey, stop that.
Hey. What does green versus blue mean? No, did we lose in the... Oh, yeah. Well, the Islanders, for the record, for everybody, the Islanders won 4 cups in a row, and they lost in the finals the year after that. They could have won 5 in a row. But they lost to the Gretzky Oilers 4-1.
In the Stanley Cup?
Yes.
Damn.
That's crazy. I'll say it. That's crazy. Okay.
Truman, you know if Wayne Gretzky never scored a goal, he would still be the points leader in NHL?
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep. Okay.
I feel like the NHL is so small in the U.S. that we don't talk about Gretzky enough.
Gretzky is it's kind of like Bill Russell in a way where he kind of played before there were a lot of other teams and before there was...
Yeah, but Bill Russell didn't put up numbers like that. Bill Russell wasn't the best guy on his team a lot of those championships.
There was just a lot more scoring back then.
Well, yes, because the goalies like stood up like morons.
Yes, and we're not wearing as much padding. Goalies are so big nowadays compared to the goal. They need to widen the goal.
That's true. No, they do not. There's plenty of scoring. We just watched a game that was 4-1.
That's fair. Okay.
There's plenty of scoring.
Yeah, widen the goal. Lower the rims. Widen the goal. Whatever.
Truman wants a 13-10 hockey match, and he's not going to sleep till he gets it.
Yes.
Power play instead of 1 defender down. Goals are worth 2.
So, Owen, Carolina Hurricanes first round. Where do you got these Islanders?
I don't like it at all.
No, I hate it. But
it's scary.
Islanders 4-2. Little payback time. It's time.
I got a ice cold beer at Blue Line is what I got.
Oh. I wonder what the playoff... I wonder when they'll start. I assume it'll be like a week off. I assume it'll start like next Monday.
I hope it's not this weekend.
It actually might start like Friday.
I hope not, because I'm going to be... No, it can't be, because the Islanders have another regular season game to play.
Yeah, one more. Like tomorrow.
But we're not in the wild card.
One more on the Wednesday. Yeah, the wild cards are just in the playoffs. I bet it starts Sunday. That's my guess.
That would be cool, I suppose. Sunday.
When will the NHL playoffs start? Also, the playoff schedule is always fucking a nightmare, where it's like some they begin Saturday.
No.
Where are you at?
Springfield.
God damn it, dude! What a dumb reason. Just hanging out. No specific reason, honestly. That's the only reason I say it. It's never dumb to go see family, but it is dumb that it's for essentially nothing.
Well, we chose a random weekend, okay?
Yeah, you chose 420. Sure. Weed head.
You know me, big weed guy. Everyone's always talking about how much I smoke weed.
Jeez. Hey, Handlers Read, thank you for subscribing. They've been subscribed for 36 months.
Woo.
Cheers for 3 straight years.
He's never seen an ad on Dahm.
3 years. Cheers to 69 more.
He has never seen an ad. He has no idea what an ad is.
And I'm also subscribed to him I think I've been subscribed to him for a while. So we're really just subscribed to each other and giving $250 each to
Giving it back
Jeff
to
Bezos.
the community.
Yep. Well, goddamn it, Owen. Just thought wanted to watch a little hockey with the boys.
The wild card starts on Saturday.
The real question, no, moron. Sorry.
How would I be more? I haven't looked it up.
Brother, you know how the wild card works. They don't do a play-in. We just talked about it on the episode.
But yes, but the
wild card plays the 1 seed.
Right.
And the other wild card plays the 2 seed.
Yes, but they don't start the divisional round the same time they do the wild card.
Like it's a sugar.
Oh, and it's all the wild card. Brother, it's just the playoffs starting. There's 8 teams that make the playoffs. There's 4 series. They all play at the same time.
I forgot about that.
I mean, 8 teams in each conference.
I forgot about that weird, the weird wild card rules. Because I'm so used to NFL with just conference championships.
You feeling okay? You doing all right?
Yeah, you know, I don't know.
Also, I wish we were. The Rangers looks like they might win the President's Trophy, so they'll get swept. Yes, they've actually locked in the President's Trophy. Congrats to the Rangers. Great job, guys. You did it. You did it. You're getting swept in the first round by a wild card team. That wild card team will probably be Detroit. You know what? Fuck it, dude. There's 4 teams that can still make the playoffs going into the final game in the Eastern Conference. It is locked up in the Western Conference. The Blues have been eliminated.
That's just too bad, you know?
Fuck St. Louis.
Hey, you know what that means? Better seeding for us in the playoffs at Blue Line.
True. The Stars have locked in the 1 seed in the West. Woo. Fuck the Stars, for nobody in particular.
I actually know 2 Stars fans somehow.
Really?
Yep. One of them is the one you're thinking of.
Cringe.
Oh no, cringe.
Oh no, I'll cringe. Yes. So yeah,
Gonna
Dallas
need that
Stars
sub
will be
to
the
not
1
see
seed
any
there.
ads for the punishment stream. Gonna be every 15 minutes on that bitch.
Yeah.
Buddy, the Bengals are not winning the Super Bowl.
Also, tune in twitch.tv/handlearns to read on Thursday. He's doing a punishment stream. He's doing the
his
hot
punishment
ones.
stream.
He's doing all the hot ones wings. He got the actual sauces from the show. So he's doing that.
No.
I think there's also just a wheel of punishments that he's got to do.
I didn't know he was doing a punishment stream for himself.
This is for fantasy football. This is for getting last place in the Big Bet Boys. Are you in the Big Bet Boys league?
I don't think so.
No, I think you got added late. I don't think you were cool enough.
I guess not.
Oh, by the way, Dynasty. You're in? You want to be in? I thought you were in.
I mean, like 9 leagues.
Yeah, so am I, dude. What? Come on. This is the last league I'm joining.
That is such bullshit.
The last league. I'm going to say.
You would be in 15 leagues.
I'm going to say, and this will be controversial. I'm stopping the ultra high stakes compete league. I'm not playing in this league this year. I'm dropping out.
No one gives a shit.
No. I'm sorry.
Especially me.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'll tell you, you know how many times
Nobody cares about it.
You know how many times I checked that?
I'm sorry, Chase. Congrats on winning it that one time.
You know how many times I checked that league? I checked the final standings. Sorry.
I'll check it
I checked it.
I'll check it like once every 4 weeks.
I checked it 18 times when I scroll past my summary to see if I won on the previous week. That's about how I checked that league.
I wonder who won the championship last year.
It was funny the first time. because everyone cared just that little bit.
It was still kind of funny the second time.
But the third and fourth time,
I think that's only been going for 3 years. But
I didn't,
still, yeah,
I didn't
think
enjoy it. I'm sorry.
Comedy comes in threes, so that bit has run its course. And listen, I love a good bit. We all do.
We all know comedy comes in 37s, though.
Yes. But I think it's over. So, okay. That being said, do let me know if you guys are listening to this.
It does complicate my Saturday, though. Now that I know that the Islanders are playing on Saturday, I'm going to have to find a way to watch it.
I don't know if they're playing on Saturday. The playoffs just start on Saturday.
You're yelling at me?
Yeah, I'm
and
still
you don't even know
at
if the Islanders are playing.
Yes.
You son of a bitch. You don't even know if they're playing. You don't even know if you have the right to be mad at me. It's possible, but you don't know. Loser. Man, you don't even know. You should be able to tell right now.
No, they won't give you they won't announce that schedule until.
But we're already locked into our seed.
That doesn't matter. They still won't announce that.
I'm going to NHL.com.
I'm just telling you.
Bitch. You a real bitch.
I hope you find it.
I hope you a bitch.
Damn. So how far will the Islanders make it to the playoffs? We hope to the cup and winning it, obviously. They're hot. They're the hottest team in hockey right now. I mean, have you seen Anders Lee? Have you seen Jean-Gabriel Pageau?
Have you seen, most importantly, Palms?
Palmieri? Have you seen Matt Martin?
Have you seen Brock Nelson?
Oh, come on. Have you seen Matthew Barzal?
I mean, have you seen
my God.
Have you seen Mike Riley?
Yeah, by the way, anybody who's not a fan of the New York Islanders and is a female who might also be cheering for the Dallas Stars, I would recommend looking up Matthew Barzal.
I would recommend looking up Matt Martin.
Matthew Barzal and then Matt Martin. If you don't like either one of those, then you're wrong.
And then after that, I need you to look up Ross Johnston.
If you don't like any of those, then you probably like guys with beards. The Islanders also have the Yankees rule where you can't have any facial hair.
That's true.
This doesn't seem hypothetical. It's hypothetical.
You should hypothetically look up my...
Logan, also, you should join the Islanders fan base. You could hold it down for the West Virginia...
Yeah, you should have joined the Islanders fan base. That way we can actually be united.
Seems kind of personal. No, it's not personal.
No, it's definitely not personal. We're not calling out anybody in particular. That might be blonde.
God, what was I going to look up? What were we just talking about? I was going to look up something.
The playoff schedule.
No.
Matt Martin.
No, I was going to look at the standings. I was going to look at who's the top last 10. The Islanders are 8-1-1.
Damn.
Nobody else.
What are the Flyers? Did the Flyers get eliminated?
Nobody else has been better than that in their last 10. The Flyers have not been eliminated yet somehow.
You should be an Islanders fan because there's no team in West Virginia, and so you get to choose.
Hold on.
Islanders fans.
Why should I be an Islanders fan? That's the question. This is important, I think, for all of our listeners. By the way, if you're ever watching on YouTube, there's a little bit of chat right above Owen, and it's probably very hard to read, so you don't know what we're responding to. But for also the people on Spotify, if we're ever responding to something that feels random, you're like, where did that come from? It's probably we're responding to chat messages.
Because we do stream live on Twitch when we record these episodes.
Yes, live 8:30 p.m. Central Time or 9 p.m. Central Time ish. Okay, so the question from chat came: why should I be an Islanders fan? Give me the pitch. Okay, let's start off here. One,
the super kid.
Nobody is going to call you a bandwagon fan.
That's
and
true.
And that is important.
That is absolutely
that is a good start when you're starting off joining any team. Is that the Islanders have had some amount. The Islanders are like the.
Like if you randomly tell somebody you're a Niners fan, no one's gonna slam you.
They would almost slam you for like being a Niners fan right now. But I would say even the Islanders went to back-to-back conference finals like 2 years ago, and even then they were just gritty, like grind it out. Just like here's the thing: is they piss off a lot of the league because they play old style, hit you a bunch, play a bunch of defense.
Played old style.
Yeah, they play. It's newer. It has been faster. It has been better scoring now. But they just play.
We used to play old style. Now the Islanders are much more high-scoring team.
Would I let them date my daughter? Absolutely. These guys aren't shitheads. They all have good heads on their shoulders. Actually, the Islanders are a little old of a team, so they're a little more mature.
Lunch pail guys.
Are they lunch pail guys? Oh, yeah. The whole team is a bunch of lunch pail guys for sure.
They are sneakily athletic, every single one
Yeah,
of them.
sneaky athletic, kind of real coach's son.
Oh, if you like
kind of first in, last out to the gym. Real gym rat.
plays the game the right way.
Yeah. High IQ.
High IQ.
High IQ kind of.
Great in practice. Good clubhouse presence.
Yeah. Why shouldn't I hypothetically?
Number one seed right now.
Because they're number one seed. Because they're a newer team. They left. The Islanders have always been on New York.
Yep.
The Stars left Minnesota. They took Minnesota's team away. The Minnesota North Stars went to Dallas for a big market. Ew. Yuck.
Big
also,
markets.
and you say, oh, well, New York's a big market. New York is specifically the Islanders because it's for Long Island. Just Long Island.
Yep.
There's the other team that plays at Madison Square Garden.
I'm going to be sick.
Yeah. That's the New York Rangers. They're like the Yankees. The Islanders are kind of like the Mets. If the Mets had had an actual good time at some point and have had some amount of success and just kept going to the playoffs but not doing great, per se that.
Yeah, the Minnesota North Stars is an electric name.
Yeah, it's a fucking electric name, and they took it away. And that's why it's just the Dallas Stars, because they're in the South. They didn't even have the balls to go Dallas South Stars.
The Dallas South Stars, just eliminating.
And the Dallas Stars, it's the same. You know who else has a Dallas Star? The fucking Cowboys. You cheer for them? Ew. Yuck.
Disgusting.
It's like cheering for the Giants, kind of, in New
It's like
York.
cheering for the Lakers.
Or I think you're kind of
stolen from
maybe
Minnesota.
it's Jets. I don't know how it works. Honestly, it's closer to being a Jets fan without having Aaron Rodgers on your team. It's close to like the Sanchez, the Matt Sanchez,
Mark Sanchez.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the Mark Sanchez Jets, where they were just like never flashy, but had some success.
Truman.
Went to conference championship games, but lost.
No, what it is here, I've got the comparison. It's the Islanders right now are the pre-Patrick Mahomes Chiefs. Won a long time ago before you were born, gotten kind of close, but not really.
But they have two superstar guys, and one of them is really hot. I will say Matthew Barzal,
pretty
one of the sexiest men in hockey, from sources that I hear.
Pretty clean guys. If you like
Yes.
memes with blown out audio of the Russian national anthem, you'll also enjoy the Islanders because both of the Islanders' goalies.
How
are
hot?
Russian.
Listen, I'll pull him up. I'll pull him up on stream. I'll do that for you guys.
He's a pretty attractive guy. Just look at this. I'll say it.
And if you still like being a little frustrated, the Islanders will frustrate you.
Yeah, they make you angry quite a bit.
The only knock on Matt
Damn, that
Barzal.
picture is not it.
Oh.
The far left. What is that?
Here's the picture, dude. Here is the picture. Hold on, let me open it up.
I don't think that's it, dude. You gotta find a better than that.
Oh, dude.
This is not.
Come on, bro. How is this not the picture? How is this not the picture you go with? Hold on. Oh, I opened it in the wrong tab. Hold on.
You open.
Hold on. I will show you. We will have to show you this. This actually is important.
Hannah Learns to Read says, how hot. I'm well versed from being a West Virginia fan. Oh, most bipolar fan base in CFB.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me just open it just so you guys can
Do the one with the suit below it. It's so much better.
All right, hold on.
Or the... Not
There's
that one. That
here's
looks
a
like
great.
mugshot.
This is a great photo.
That one's so much better. Thank you.
This podcast has become looking up Matt Barzal thirst traps.
See, that's so much better.
Well,
Zoom.
enhance.
Computer enhance.
Enhance.
It's pretty attractive.
Enhance.
pretty attractive.
Enhance. Come on. Come
Seems
on.
much better than the Dallas Stars. I agree.
Correct.
Now show them Islanders Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah, hold on. We also have a guy that looks like Brad Pitt, in our opinion.
And is married to Boomer Esiason's daughter.
Yes, married to Boomer Esiason's daughter, the most random one. Hold on, here's a good photo of him kind of looking like Brad Pitt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this guy kind of looks like Brad Pitt a little bit. If he was just like a gritty New York hockey player.
It's like Brad Pitt if you got hit in the face with a puck a bunch of times.
Yes, this guy kind of looks like Brad Pitt. Listen, you got to be in it on the Islanders.
You know, you can just see him with a toothpick in his mouth.
It's great. We have a great goaltender. We have a great young goaltender. Very exciting. Matt Barzal is the fastest player in hockey. Also,
Yep.
and it was also super fun. Bo Horvat, Also, another superstar who knows how to fucking put
Our
in the net.
captain is a no-nonsense captain.
No-nonsense captain who is overpaid. It might be cut here soon.
Owen looks like Brad.
It looks like Brad Pitt if he was great at oral. Thank you, chat. Many people are saying it. That if Brad Pitt was good at oral, this is exactly what it would do to his face.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
Oh, my God.
We got a lot of exciting young players. Our front office is good. It was good enough to fire a dog shit coach. And
Yes.
right now, we're the comeback story of the whole league.
Is it Bandwagon to join for the playoffs? No. Not for the Islanders.
Nope.
The Islanders have an uphill road against a team that we have not ever beat in the playoffs. We've only played them twice ever in the playoffs, but we've never beat them. We got swept once, and
Currently,
we barely.
the aggregate record in the playoffs stands at 8-2.
And we almost got swept last year too. We were down 3-0 in that one too, or 2-0.
It was 3-0. Because we were like, could we? And then we lost in overtime on Game 6.
Yeah, sickening. So, might have to do a Twitter poll.
Oh, we can do a Twitter poll.
Yeah, put a Twitter poll up.
Do a Twitter poll.
We'll help you out. Maybe put it out on like Wednesday. After this episode's come out.
Who should Logan join the fandom of?
Yeah.
Wait, no, we can't do that.
Also, the New York Islanders won 4 cups in a row back in the 80s.
No, we can't do that because if you retweet it and Allison sees it, she's just going to use her cronies when she retweets it to get him to cheer for the Stars. And we can't. That's star power. That beat Coach Tang.
It's all right. I think we made a pretty good pitch for the Islanders.
I think we did.
I think we just post that 5-minute clip on Twitter and just say, this is why you should cheer for the New York Islanders.
And then we should post the an iron curtain has descended upon your offense meme. We need to find that.
So there you go.
Come on,
That's
Logan.
why you should cheer for the New York
cheer
Islanders.
for the same team as us just fucking once.
Okay,
Fuck.
real quick, and here's what it's been like to be an Islanders fan this season. Here's a great example. This was a graphic that was on ESPN. So the Islanders. So by the way, we started out this season with a different head coach. We were 19, 15, and 11.
Which is insane. That's 11 overtime losses.
11 overtime losses, by the way. We I think ended up actually not having the most overtime losses because once we fired our head coach, we're actually good. I went to Chicago to watch the Islanders play, and they lost in overtime, and I was like, perfect. I was like, the perfect Islanders game.
Yeah. I was Truman. I was at the bar at Blue
Wait.
Line.
Sorry, the Islanders did lose the most overtime games this year because they lost one more on Sunday to the Rangers. So they finished with 16. Actually, I guess somebody else could lose in overtime, but we could lose in overtime
He
also.
says lots of K-State overlap. I see the appeal.
Okay.
Wait, K-State wins in overtime.
Yeah, what? Yeah, we won the Big 12 title in overtime. But I get you're taking a dig. It's fine. Okay. So sorry.
So we fired our head coach at the beginning of the year.
So we fired our head coach, and we also, by the way, when we fired our head coach, we hired one of the most prolific goalies of all time in the NHL, Patrick Waugh. Like, huge name, like on the Mount Rushmore of the NHL, Patrick Waugh.
Yep.
And his name is spelled Roy, but it's pronounced Waugh. So, first 12 games, you're like 4, 5, and 3, and you're like, you're like, God damn it,
I don't know if that's better.
Yeah, you're like, ugh, okay. But then, 6-game winning streak right at the end of February. You're like, wait a minute, we're back in a playoff spot. Holy shit, everything's looking up for the Islanders, and then bam,
God, it was
2-7-1, and this was a frustrating, dude. 2-7-1. There was only one overtime loss for a team that had lost like half their games in overtime already. For this to happen is jarring. To lose 7 in regulation, you're like, holy shit, it's over. It's so over. It's so over. March 30th, you're like, dude, there's 10 games left. We're like 15 points back. No way we make a push.
But could we?
Until the Islanders then rattled off a 6-game winning streak. And then they lost after this graphic. They lost in overtime. Classic Islanders. Lost in overtime to the New York Rangers. And then they just won tonight, so they secured their playoff spot. They're 8-1-1 in their last 10 games. and they've secured a playoff spot now.
That's why you should be an Islanders fan, because you never know what you're going to get.
And this is us arriving at the Stanley Cup
That is actually
playoffs.
me and Truman.
Yeah, that's literally – that's a
Wait,
widowy.
Wait,
That's widowy me.
Wait, hold on. Did the person get an afro?
No. There's just ginger.
No, hold on. Watch.
No.
I think he
Their hair might be messed
I think
up.
he gained an afro.
No.
Oh
No,
no,
his
it was the
hair's very
backdrop of the.
Oh, okay.
It was the hand.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
moving hand made it look like
Okay, all right.
he gained hair.
So there you go. Shout out the ESPN graphics team for putting this up.
You don't think I
And
meet the
at
height
Islanders Live
requirements
for
the
putting
coaster?
it on TikTok.
He says, Logan says, I don't think you meet the height requirements of that coaster, Owen.
Damn. Even he thinks you're shorter than me. Everybody thinks you're shorter than me, Owen.
Yeah, thanks.
It's a fact.
You're not taller than me.
All right. Real quick, let's do a little bit of talk about the Chiefs. Let's talk
Yeah,
Chiefs.
anyway, that's why you should be an Islanders fan, because it's awesome.
Yes.
It's really heartbreaking and really fun. And wait, did the the Flyers officially choke the playoffs?
No, they haven't been in it yet, but they have pretty much officially choked the playoffs. They, by the way, are 2-6-2 in their last 10.
Damn.
The Islanders are 8-1-1. The Penguins are 7-1-2.
Damn.
Oh, also, the Penguins and the Islanders do not like each other, and Chris cheers for the Penguins. So it'd be kind of fun to be a rival against your buddy.
Pittsburgh.
Similar.
Pittsburgh, Logan. Pittsburgh. We hate Pittsburgh.
What position should the Chiefs draft with pick number 32? Logan says, answer, Texas wide receiver. Easy segment. Wide receiver run. Yes. Yeah. I think the Chiefs should. Just position-wise, I still think the Chiefs should draft a wide receiver.
Yeah, especially with the Rashee Rice stuff. We don't know how long he's going to be suspended.
You have to. I also think they should sign Tyler Boyd. Yeah, hate Pittsburgh. Yes, sir.
Yes, they're one of our biggest rivals. They're one of our two biggest rivals.
Huge.
And also, our other biggest rival is Boston. And
hate Boston.
Hate Boston.
Hate the Rangers. Hate Boston. Hate Pittsburgh. Don't really care for the Capitals.
Don't really like Carolina.
Don't like the Flyers. Don't like Philadelphia much.
Don't like the Devils.
And I could shit on Chris. Absolutely, because the Penguins are probably going to miss the playoffs to the Islanders.
Yeah, anyway, that's the pitch. But the Chiefs should definitely draft wide receiver, especially with all of the stuff coming out about Rashee Rice. This looks like a 6-game, maybe 8-game suspension. I don't think they're gonna embargo him for gambling stuff.
Embargo him?
Yeah, block him from the league.
Okay, I guess so. Yeah,
but
I think he's gonna get suspended. I think we're looking at a 4-game suspension, depending on what charges actually stick.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but yeah, definitely wide receiver.
He's participating in meetings, and that's enough for me to know that he's still going to be on the Chiefs this year.
Yep.
If they suspend him a full year, blow it all up. What are we doing at this point?
What do you think, Truman? Wide receiver?
Wide receiver number 1. Number 2.
We don't need O-line.
Cornerback. I think everybody's. I think your opinion about the offensive line comes down to how you feel about Wanya Morris, and I personally felt good enough about Wanya Morris.
He's fine.
He's like Jawan Taylor, where you're like, nah, that's fine.
You've got Creed, Trey Smith, Tooney. Okay, good.
Donovan Smith was not very good.
He's fine.
He was fine. And I think Wanya Morris can be fine. And that's fine. And I think Patrick Mahomes can win with fine.
We could draft that white guy.
Could draft that white Iowa corner. Always an option. Won a Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, I know Donovan Smith won a Super Bowl, but so did Orlando Brown Jr. You guys saw how good he is.
You know who else won a Super Bowl? What was that terrible corner that we had? That won on the Super Bowl in the Tyrann Mathieu era.
Oh, Brashad Breeland?
Yes, that's a Super Bowl winning corner as well.
Yes, also the most penalized corner.
Breeland Speaks, also a Super Bowl winner.
Also a Super Bowl winner, yep. He was very good this year. Oh, Orlando Brown Jr.? Yeah.
Damn.
I don't think so.
I think it was trash.
I watched him get fucking cooked by George Karlaftis, and that's all I needed to fucking see. He got his ass fucking whooped. It looked like the same Orlando Brown Jr. that I've always seen. Slow, somehow jumping the gun, but also getting beat on a speed rush always. So I would tell you.
Yeah,
I also think you guys have seen really dog shit offensive line play. So I don't know if you're the best judge of talent for offensive tackles. Okay.
Slam dunk.
One more
Continuing
dig.
on.
One more dig, and then we're moving on. Okay. So I think you absolutely go wide receiver,
Yep.
and then cornerback, and then offensive line.
And then tight end.
I think if both Texas receivers are gone and Keon Coleman's gone, then I would draft Kool-Aid McKinstry because he's probably still there. If he's gone, then I think maybe you look at drafting a tackle.
Yeah, I think you go tight end in like 2, 3, or 4 though, because the tight end is really deep this year, but it's not that.
Oh, if Brock Bowers somehow, I saw a mock draft where Brock Bowers dropped all the way to pick number 32. If Brock Bowers is there at number 32, abso-fucking-lutely twice on Sunday.
Kelsey Bowers Gray would be great.
What?
Kelsey Bowers and then Noah Gray.
You're trading Noah Gray.
You think so?
Brock Bowers is probably the best tight end prospect we've seen, like slam dunk tight end prospect since Kyle Pitts.
You don't think they
Brock Bowers, for a lot of people, was getting mocked in the top 10. And somehow now he's getting mocked at pick number 32. I made a joke where it was like they posted like a bad photo of him on Twitter where he just was wearing like shorts. He just looked awkward. And I was like, yes, now we need 20 more photos like this every day to come out. And then him also to be smoking a gas mask and he could fall to pick number 32. And I fucking saw him actually fall to pick 32. But I also think I would actually hang myself if that happened. I also think the Bengals should be looking at picking Brock Bowers.
Yeah, they should, absolutely. The Bengals definitely, but they won't.
Yeah.
Because I've mind controlled them.
They might just pick another great wide receiver and just do this all again.
Yeah.
And then finally trade T. Higgins on day 2
Yeah.
for a third-round pick.
Oh, yeah.
To the Chiefs.
No, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing, Truman.
Yeah.
If Brock Bowers is there, they'll take Brock Bowers. If Brock Bowers isn't there, they'll take a wide receiver and trade T. Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
That is my prediction. Or they'll go something crazy, draft a running back, and I get to laugh at him.
We drafted another cornerback. I'll end it. What if it's the white one? It'd be kind of fun. It's a fun story.
Like a top 40 raw athletic score.
The white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
He got
What's his name? I'll learn his name. I'll look him up.
Mr. Lunch Pail, coach's kid.
I mean, he would be the first starting white cornerback in the league for in the last 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, it'd be
legitimately
like 20 years. It's been a long time.
An observation to say that there's not a lot of white cornerbacks.
What you're saying, it's a better description than I think it is.
There's simply not been any white corners in the
Riley
league.
Moss. Wait.
No, it's not Riley Moss.
Cooper DeJean. DeJean, probably.
They're gonna call him Cooper Dijon or something when he makes a nice play.
Yeah, it's Dejean. Dijon?
It's probably Dijon, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. So.
Or maybe he's a true white guy and has a mispronounced last name.
Mm-hmm.
DeJean.
Yeah. Top cornerback on ESPN's NFL Draft Big Board. So he's probably not going to be there by the time we get to the
Logan
Chiefs.
called him Steve, date your daughter.
No more round 1 DBs. I'll end it anyways. Fair enough. Okay.
It'd be fun to draft him, dude. It'd be a fun story.
That's not a fun story.
Yeah, dude. It'd be awesome.
He's white. Yeah! Yeah! That's your only explanation of why that's a fun story. White guy! Yeah!
Well, listen, that was. I'm actually
just not a fun story.
I'm not joking at all. I mean, I'm not serious at all. I just wanted you to take that, and you did. I'm glad you did.
Cooper, let's go!
100%. Because, you ever seen those crowds that are, at the draft up front? The people are in, the fan zone that paid for the super expensive tickets. There's 2 fat white guys up front. They're going to be, hugging.
Yeah, clapping. Yeah, they're going to be going crazy. They're going to be doing tricks on it, dude. That's crazy.
He needs that audio. Yeah, Truman, no glaze. We should draft him.
Yeah. Audio clip of me going, white guy! Ah! Oh, my God. All right, okay. So there's...
Dude, that's got to be your new follow sound.
No, it can't. No, that can't. No, bad dog.
Logan's
bad
new
dog.
sub sound, dude. White guy, yes!
Thank you, everybody.
It would be a fun story, though. The first white DB in a billion years.
Cool. Fun.
It doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, score one for the home team. Let's go, dude. Come on,
It doesn't
dude.
happen a lot.
Oh, man.
It just doesn't happen.
Okay. So, yeah, I think we have a little bit of hive mind, but listen, we got to do something, Chiefs. This is mostly a Chiefs podcast. Mostly people listen to this for Chiefs. And probably, honestly, people listen to it for the Royals. But the fact that we spent 20 minutes explaining the NHL to you guys again, we had to give you a little bit of Chiefs content.
We're actually now appealing to the One American News Network fans after talking about the white cornerback.
We're trying to fucking Nick Adams USA. I think, sadly, I think his mock draft is probably protected this year, but we'll have to review it again.
Yeah, I think.
You know what? I'm also, by the way, I'm full. That has to be satire. Nick Adams is satire.
No, 100%. 100%.
At this point,
when he posted like the 5-paragraph tweet about going into the gym and ripping a superset with 2 hot women watching him, like that's how you know it's fake. He got 2 people's attention in the gym? No way. Nobody wants to talk to anybody else in the gym.
no. Yeah.
But yeah, so no running backs, please. Please, God, no running backs.
Posted something that says, "Does Taylor Swift stand with Iran?"
What?
With Iran?
Why? Why would she?
I don't. Taylor Swift still hasn't condemned Hamas or Iran for their murderous attacks on Israel, but she has condemned President Trump. Does she have a problem with Israel and its people? And this is the photo. You can't see it, but it's Taylor Swift in front of an Iranian flag. Or in the outline of Iran with the flag colors on it. Take that for what you want.
Man, I think the flag would have worked.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yes, the Chiefs should draft a wide receiver. What's next?
That's what we were saying. Speaking of really good content for everybody.
Speaking of Asia.
Yes. Our top 5 is top 5 Chinese food restaurants in Kansas City. This one's for all of our Bengals fans. Oh, no.
Date your daughter audio.
I'm not going to play this out of context. I refuse to play this out of context. You know what? I'll play it for the
White guy.
Hold on, I'll play it. Hold on. You guys can have a random audio blast in the middle of the show.
Anyways.
Fair enough. Okay.
It'd be fun to draft him, dude. It'd be a fun story.
That's not a fun story.
Yeah, dude. It'd be awesome.
Out of context here. He's white. Yeah! That's your only explanation of why that's a fun story. White guy. Yeah!
Well, listen, that was. I'm actually
just not a fun story.
Like, I'm not joking at all. I mean, I'm not serious at all. I just wanted you to take that, and you did. I'm glad you did.
Cooper, let's go!
You know, my 2 dads discussing my two dads discussing my boyfriend.
Oh, bad dog, bad. Top 5 Chinese food restaurants in Kansas City. You better have a fucking
not
list.
inclusive enough. My 2 non-binary dads.
Oh, did you say non-binary?
No, I said not inclusive enough.
Oh yeah. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. All right.
I gotta think of Chinese.
Okay,
food.
just Chinese food. We're not. Actually, do you want to include? We could go Asian cuisine. Would that be better for you?
No.
Okay.
I don't know the names of very many places.
You know what? I do believe that. Okay. Hold on. Let me cook. Okay.
Man, I just don't know.
Dude.
I don't know the names of these places. I know my number 1 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, my number 1's good. If you have Panda Express on your list, I'm gonna come out of this chair.
Hell no. I'm anti Panda Express.
My food. No, that is not me. I just don't know the names of these places. I'm not good with names.
I can go first. They're all buffets, by the way.
Go ahead.
Take that for what you will. Oh, wait. Sorry. Hold on. I wanted to make sure I got the right name of this. Okay, so number 5. In Kansas City, if you go to State Ave... Also, hold on real quick. Not counting sushi places here because sushi isn't Chinese food. Obviously, it's Japanese. But shout out Sushi Uni. The best lunch deal in Kansas City for sure.
Oh, duh, that one.
Shout out Blue Sushi, always a good one. Any of the sushi train restaurants are also awesome. That's my 3 sushi recommendations. I know everybody who actually listens to or eats sushi and is listening to this episode is like, what about, I don't care. Listen, I only eat sushi sometimes, and I like those. Okay. Number 5. This one is simply called Chinese Buffet. It is up on State Avenue by our bowling alley that we bowl at for leagues.
Wait, you had some of that?
What?
You tried that?
Yes.
And it was good.
It was fine. It is what you would expect. But it's also like $15, which is what you would expect. Missouri River does look like the place for raw fish. Biggest takeaway from the trip. Yeah. Definitely none of that raw fish coming from the Missouri River. So 5, Chinese buffet. 4, there's a Chinese buffet in Raytown called Mama China. Gas. Again, very much what you would expect like a small town Chinese buffet to be, but still fairly good for what it is and for the price for the location. Number 3, Mama Garden. A step up from the Mama franchise. It's over in Independence off of Nolan Road. It is legitimately a good buffet at that point and legitimately good food. A step up from that, Legends of Asia in Blue Springs. You start to get a little bit, you can get sushi there. I think you might be able to get like Korean barbecue style over there. And then all the options are very good. I think they have like raw shrimp on ice a lot of the time too. Very, very good. Great dessert selection. And then you get to the king of all Chinese food in Kansas City for me, and the best Chinese buffet in Kansas City, Joy Walk. Over there, it's at like 127th and Metcalf. It is full service. All the food is really good. It's pretty good. On the weekends, there's crab legs. There is a full sushi bar with like 20 different rolls at any time. And then there is pho. There's a pho bar. And there's hibachi, or Korean, or I guess Mongolian barbecue style. You can put stuff in a bowl, and they will cook it in front of you over there and then give that to you. That's all included in it. And it's like the crab legs are only on the weekends, and they increase the price to like $27 or $30 on the weekends. But during the week, no crab legs, but still a fairly good selection. I think they have like prime rib or something crazy on the weekdays, and it's only like $18, and that is a great deal for a great buffet. I had to like stop doing it because it's so good that I just eat way too much, and I'm trying to be healthy, so I don't go there anymore. But we used to go there before like all the big Marvel releases. In fact, the fact there's only one Marvel release this year, we might have to do a Thursday night at Joy Walk, go see Deadpool in IMAX, and then do it. Owen, you want to go to that?
That sounds great.
Thursday night, Joy Walk. Actually, you don't get off work till like 7. Do you think you could get off work early that day? If I gave it to you 2 months in advance, do you think you could maybe get
2 months?
Yeah, it's in like June.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Probably.
All right, let's make plans.
All right.
Need that bucket for Owen. Yeah. Dude, where's the Dune popcorn? My Dune popcorn bucket's upstairs, but, more fuckable buckets. That's what I've been talking about. Okay, so number 5, Chinese buffet. Number 4, Mama China. Number 3, Mama Garden. Number 2, Legends of Asia. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Take Chinese buffet off. Sorry. Take it off. Joy Walk still number 1. Number 2, in Kansas City has to be listed. Bowlings. Bowlings has to be listed. Some of the best dim sum in Kansas City. Really great Chinese cuisine. Sorry. Dude, Bowlings, number 2. Joy Walk, number 1. 3, Legends of Asia. 4, Mama Garden. 1, Mama China.
Dude, I just want you to, right now, go on Google Maps and look up Chinese food.
Oh.
There is 100,000 places in KC.
Yes.
Because I was trying to find by location by the place I was thinking of.
Kansas.
It was like a Thai restaurant, but I remember because we ate there for a work lunch.
Yeah.
And it was not just Thai. They had Viet, they had pho, they had traditional Chinese and Japanese food.
Well, Kansas City just has a very diverse food population. Like we have Little Saigon up north, which is like a whole strip mall of like Vietnamese markets and food
and we have
restaurants.
We have the Chinese.
Top 5 best popcorn flavors next episode. 200 episode special is us fucking buckets.
We have the Asian food market in downtown KC in the River Market. It's
Yeah.
the whole like the supermarket for specifically
There's another
Asian
Bowlings
cuisine.
down there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's a lot of Asian food.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we do have the whole Chinese market. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a huge store.
The Asian market, I think,
Yeah.
is technically. I want to say.
Yeah, I
but
think it's
yes.
just an Asian market.
Yeah. Okay. I'll.
All right. So what's your 1 through 5?
Yeah, I already gave it.
Okay. Okay. My
But
turn.
Mama China, Mama Garden, Legends of Asia, Joy, Bowlings, and then Joy Walk.
Okay. So I got number 5, Bowlings. Almost forgot about it. Thank you, Truman. Number 4, ABC Cafe, the one literally right down the road from you. It could be
Chinatown Food Market. By
It
the
could
way.
be any
That's
distance from any of our houses.
Is what is it?
ABC Cafe.
Oh yeah, I've
It's
heard.
really good.
Yeah.
So I went there, and so did my coworkers.
We've been meaning to go. We didn't go the other day. We were really close to going, but we didn't feel like eating out.
Number
So we
3,
didn't go.
Bamboo Pennies.
Got it. See, Thai. That's Thai.
It's really not just Thai.
I'm pretty sure it's Thai. You
It
can
showed
keep
up when I
going.
searched Chinese food. So
Yeah, but so did sushi places for me. Thai restaurant. It says it in Google.
well, if I don't fucking
I know.
specifically
I'm sorry.
Chinese.
I'm sorry. I'm just
Okay, well I gotta take it off. Joy Walk next.
Joy Walk next.
At 2.
Have you been to Joy Walk?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
At number 3, I'll put the one place I went to with my work friends that I forget. I think it's like Dragon Walk.
I'm not describing what Logan put on the screen for our 200 episodes. Special,
Yeah, I'm not.
but,
I'm not.
no is the
The
answer
one
to that.
place from work.
That'll be on the
Wait,
Patreon.
Truman, Joy Walk is the one where it's the Mongolian style. Cook it for you, right?
They have that option.
Okay, sweet. Because I've been there.
There's a Chinese buffet that has that option.
Yeah, I went there with my coworkers.
Probably.
And number 1.
With your coworkers. Was it all the way down
It was
in
a work-
South Johnson County? Not South Johnson. It's at 127th and Metcalf.
Yeah, no, it
Okay.
was that one. Yeah, we went all the way out there. It was kind of a trek.
Okay.
But number 1 is the place that's near my parents' house. Well, I really shouldn't say that online.
That's fine.
Jasmine Pavilion. It's at a tiny little strip mall. The entire store, Truman, is no bigger than your basement.
Mm-hmm.
This place was so good that it survived COVID off of carry-out orders.
Yep.
I'm telling you, during COVID, I went and sat down there once just by myself because I wanted to eat some. I need to take you there sometime.
Okay, thank God. Also, shout out Shanghai Express in Raytown. People who know, dude. It's $6. It'll be a whole I used to always get chicken fried rice because I was fucking in high school. I was a teenager with teenage
probably
palate.
good, though.
But it gave you a whole to-go box, and it would outline the top. When you opened it up, it would be an outline of the top. It was
Because
so
they were
stuffed
just packing
full,
it in there?
and it was $6 for a whole chicken fried rice, or there was a bunch of meals like that price, and it was incredible.
That sounds pretty good.
Yes, sorry.
But yeah,
out
Bowlings,
Shanghai Express.
ABC Cafe, the one place from work that I can't remember the name
In
of. that we
fact,
went to that one time.
take Mama Garden off the list. Take Mama China off the list. Put Shanghai Express. Shanghai Express number 5, then Mama Garden, then Legends of Asia, then Bowlings, then Joy Walk.
What I'm finding out is you just eat a lot
you.
more Chinese food than I do.
I eat a lot of Chinese buffets, baby.
So yeah, Bowlings, ABC Cafe, the one place from work that I can't remember, Joy Walk, and then number 1, Jasmine Pavilion, man.
Yeah. If there's one place my memory works really well, it's food. So that's why I'm able to do
You know what I
this.
want to start doing? You
What?
know all those places that you just kind of drive by on your way to places, and it's not like the most well advertised place. You haven't really heard of it before. I want to
Absolutely just start going
go
to those.
there.
Dude, I've had that feeling a lot lately where it's like I'm so sick. For so often at this point, I love eating a lot of food. That is something you need to know about me. Whatever a picky eater is, I'm the opposite. I'm adventurous. There's not much I won't eat. And I just need to and it's one of those things where I've realized that we eat at the same 5 restaurants or 10 restaurants every week. And it's I need to stop doing that and start going to just local restaurants
We need to go to the
that are
freaking
just fucking random.
Salvadorian restaurant.
Oh, I've been there.
Is it good?
El Salvadorino?
Yeah.
Down far away from my place?
Indeterminate amount of distance away from your place?
Yes. Yes, it's fire. It's gas.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So I would go again. I'm absolutely down to
It's
go
Latino
again.
food in KC. Of course it's going to be good.
Dude, absolutely. And just it's just I just want to start going to these places and just being why wouldn't we go here? Also, there's a Thai place. It's over by that El Salvadorian place. It's called the Thai Place, and it's also very good Thai food.
We just need to look for the typical signs of a good place, like especially for Chinese food.
Three to 4 stars.
3 to 4 stars. Only bad reviews. People complaining about service.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. And every 4-star and every good review is dragging these nuts. YouTube only chat.
My main thing,
Yeah,
Truman,
sorry.
that I look for,
Buttons.
like
Yeah,
when
sorry.
I go to a Mexican restaurant, I look for Latinos, because
Yeah.
if it's or you go to Chinese, you want to see Chinese people eating in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means it's good, authentic food.
Yep.
And that's why I know that my place, Tacos El Viejon, that's why I know it's good. Because there's always hella Latinos.
Bro, you're
pulling up.
down by Southwest Boulevard. You should be eating fucking good Mexican food.
It
all
is
the time.
good Mexican food.
Yeah. I mean, just don't be going to listen. Ponax has good margaritas and gringo ass food outside of that.
Dude,
will
I
say.
know.
So
I remember I went there and I was looking at the menu. I'm like, dude, what?
and the other restaurant that's also down by there. I'm sorry. I think it has a place, has a time and a place, but it's not the best Mexican food in Kansas City.
Especially
you know what
when
I'm saying?
5 minutes north is like,
Yes, when you could do
Taco
the
Cell-
Southwest Boulevard Taco Trail.
when you go, when you can go to Tacos El Gallo with a tienda in the freaking restaurant.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Or go down to fucking
Can't have these lunch pail guys in your Mexican restaurants.
El Camino Royale.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Another. Oh my god, best tacos in the city. Some of the best tacos in the city.
I don't know if you can say best tacos because there's
That's
so
not fair.
many
That's
good
not
ones.
fair. That's not fair. But I would say it's in that list for me.
It's kind of like saying, "Oh, this is best barbecue in the city." Everyone's gonna look at you like, well, "Are you sure?"
Tina said that about Slaps. She said Slaps has the best ribs in the city, and I'm like, whoa. All right, babe. I know you're. They're very good.
You can't. Chinese food in Kansas City, Mexican food in Kansas City. Well, honestly, all Asian cuisine, because there's gonna be 8 of whatever Asian cuisine you
In
choose.
whatever major city you live in, probably there's always so many. It's hard to be like this one's the best for sure.
There's sometimes when places are the worst though, and there was a place called Dragon Walk that was the spot to go to when I was in high school. It was inside an old BK. Man, that place was so mid as hell, man. But you'd go there, and the service was so fucking quick. Like, it was like beat McDonald's quick.
That's how you knew. That's how you know it was bad food is because the service was quick.
And it was like beat McDonald's quick.
At a Chinese food restaurant, I want to have to go up and ask if they've forgotten my order. That's how you know it's a good spot.
If I don't
you'd be like, yeah, I've been here for 45 minutes. Are you guys?
If
They're
I
like,
walk
"You'll be ready."
if I walk in and the seats are in immaculate condition, I'm getting a little
out.
concerned.
I'm probably out. If they're not obviously from a fast food restaurant,
Except Jasmine Pavilion. Shout out Jasmine Pavilion. Nice seating there.
fair enough. All right.
Only like 12 seats, but they're good seats.
We could talk about Chinese food for a long time.
We can.
We appreciate you guys for
Talk
being
about
here.
food for a
Appreciate you
long
for
time.
hanging out.
Almost like a podcast length.
I
talking about food.
I was gonna do a pop culture minute, but I want to get out of here. I don't want to drag it on for too
That's
long.
fine. No, I'm clipping today. What's your podcast minute?
What? Real quick, I do want to say here. We'll push this up to. Oh, what the fuck? Where's the PowerPoint's not? Okay, there it goes. Pop culture minute. What I will say. So the Arizona Coyotes moving to Utah.
Boo.
Very boo. I think they should be coming. I wish they would have ever looked at Kansas City. They was never on the map. And the guy that was in my fucking Twitter comments that definitely just looked at the quotes and saw that I tweeted because he didn't follow me or anything. He's like, "You think Kansas City's a better spot than Salt Lake City?" Yes, I do. I also looked it up. Kansas City's metro is already 500,000 bigger than Salt Lake City, and they're growing more numbers per watt. Kansas City is growing at only 0.82, and Salt Lake City is growing at 0.91% every year. But that means that Kansas City's still growing by a bigger number every year, and they're already bigger, and they're never going to catch up. Also, yeah, you can fucking drink in Kansas City. Can't really drink as much in Utah. That's annoying. So,
That is weird.
but something to learn. I will say I think it is an interesting thing, especially as Kansas City just had a shooting down the vote, or the stadium vote, is that Arizona is the same thing. The Phoenix area, Tempe, fucking. I want to say Gladstone, but
Flagstaff?
oh my God, what's the
Phoenix?
Phoenix, Tempe, Glendale. Thank you, Jesus Christ, and a couple, and like I want to say
not getting
Tucson
Glendale.
might also be around that area ish. They all denied proposals from the Coyotes to build a new stadium, and you know what the billionaire owner did? Went to Utah, where they're gonna get the money to build their stadium. What I'm saying is I don't think the Chiefs and the Royals are going to move immediately. off of this. But I will say, hopefully, we are asking more of them about what they're going to provide. But I think they will get that money somewhere. And also, looking at other places where votes have failed, you know what a lot of those votes have done? Is that instead of it being something that where the voters said no, they instead just went to the state, and the state Senate just approved it, and then you had to pay a worse tax deal anyways. So I'm just, as always, my only issue really with the no voters is I think it was all a little short-sighted. That's always been my kind of opinion on it. I think it was short-sighted. Just say, well, we don't want to help the billionaires out, and which is fair, which is fine, but I think they're gonna get that money one way or another. And also, it sucks to lose the Chiefs at the same time, where it's like, well, I don't care about the Chiefs. It's like, well,
it's a little bit.
Some of us do.
It is a little bit different though, because no one gives a shit about the Coyotes.
That is true. That is also the downside to Arizona, is that nobody really gave a shit about the Coyotes. So it's not exactly a one-to-one comparison. I think I want to make a longer video about this. I might put on like TikTok. I might really take my time and edit a video and do something on this.
Sure.
And kind of summarize all of this for everybody and just summarize what we're looking at and where we could go. But otherwise, I don't know. So,
also, I don't get the Salt Lake City thing, because there's less fans and there's less money than Kansas City, and Kansas City has a pre-established, ready-to-go stadium that would take minimal building.
But there's no other pro teams there. There's only one. There's the Utah Jazz, and that's it. And I think that's the draw.
I still don't think that's a good enough draw.
Is that they think that town just doesn't have enough going on that they'll cheer for hockey. But I think the Royals, I think Kansas City, by being 500,000 bigger, was ready for another.
There are only two teams, Truman.
A lot more lunch pail guys, absolutely.
I just think it's a terrible idea. I think it's a terrible idea.
Yes.
The only other sport they have is the only other sport that clashes with hockey the most is NBA. NBA and hockey are almost a one-to-one clash.
Yeah,
same length of season, same length of playoffs.
Yes, playing in probably the same arena as the Jazz. So dumb. You guys are literally just going to be back-to-back with each other. You guys are still going to have no sports in Utah from the summer or from July to November, essentially. Great. Cool. Weird stuff going on there.
Whatever, man. KC will get a hockey team eventually.
That's what everybody says, but I don't know how they
bring back the fucking Scouts, I guess.
I don't know how they get there unless the NHL adds 4 teams. Because
I know we have the success in every year.
Because I think the NHL would like to add it in Atlanta, in Houston. They would like to give another Canadian team. It would either be in Quebec or
Ontario.
Ontario is a whole state, right?
Oh, cities specifically.
Yeah.
No, Ontario is a city as well.
I think there was another. It might have been Ontario then. There was another state. There was another city that they always talk about. It's like Quebec City. It's Quebec, and then it's. Did I already say Quebec? Quebec City, and then maybe I already said Quebec City. Charleston, West Virginia, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there is no city named Ontario. I am a coward. A failure.
It's Alberta is the other one.
Yeah, but Alberta doesn't have too many people.
They would either do Alberta or Quebec City in Canada, and then maybe Kansas City's that 4th team that they might add. And that's because I think they're at 32 right now, so I think they're perfect again.
Would you swap allegiances if KC got a team? I'm not sure that I would.
I think KC would have to go in the West, so I think it would be fine to have an East and a West team. But I think the Islanders would still be my main team. I think it'd be like our friends that are other fans of other NFL teams, where if their team is out and we get to the playoffs, I got no problem cheering for the Chiefs.
Right.
I have no problem cheering for the Kansas City Scouts or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out. But there you go.
Would have been nice to keep them in the first place.
But also, I don't think any owners want to come to any ownership groups in Kansas City want to add another pro team right now when they fucking can't even get funding for the successful teams.
That's true.
Still so dumb. Okay, all right. Again, I think I'm going to compile all my thoughts in it and just really spark a debate online. That'll be really good for me. Become the face of the vote yes because I love the Chiefs movement.
Fair enough.
We'll see. All right. Thank you for being here. Again, shout out the patrons, patreon.com/opendisaster. Shout out Skylar, Joe, Aaron, Dylan, Melboss K City now opening the Islanders are getting cones, melt monsters, cups, and shakes.
And sometimes they'll just scoop it right into your mouth.
Yes.
If you really ask for it.
Yeah. Twitter.com/Steam Machine. Twitter.com/Owen Gosh Damn It.
For FDA purposes, that was a joke.
TikTok.com/Steam Machine. YouTube Open Disaster Productions. If you're watching on Spotify, please like, follow, rate. And also, if you guys could hear my air conditioner running this whole time, thank you for sitting through that. It's not catching up right now, so it's fucking running nonstop. So I think the coil's frozen over, so we'll see. We put in a maintenance request, so hopefully it gets fixed tomorrow. I'll take a picture.
Go Islanders. Join the club. Join the club. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Watch the Islanders stuff. See you guys. Burr.